Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be shipping some orders and making some candles, so if you guys want to see that process, keep on watching. First, I want to give a shout out to my very much appreciated Patreon members. My community is constantly growing over there, and I'm so grateful for all of you that support me on Patreon. If you want to get to know me on a deeper level, definitely check out my Patreon, guys. There's weekly posts and tons of exclusive content. You won't be disappointed. So yes, today's video is going to be about making candles and shipping orders. Today I have my largest order yet, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me and talk about some things, as well as show you the process of shipping candles and what I include in the packages. So let's get started with this. We're going to move over into my candle studio. I also wanted to add that I'm still perfecting the process of fulfilling orders. I'm waiting on some new boxes to get delivered, because the boxes in my previous video that I talked about are actually too small. So I had to order boxes that are a little bit bigger. I just want to show you guys what I include in the packages and how I pack them up and what I ship them in. So without further ado, let's move over into my candle studio and I'll show you guys how I do this. Okay, so I'm gonna pack up my final order that I'm shipping out today, which is another single candle order. I have one more box that I can use. And I did just purchase boxes. Hold on, where are they? In my previous video, you probably saw that I purchased these boxes, but these are just not the right size. They're kind of an awkward size. They're 5x5x5. These are 4x4x4. These actually don't fit inside of the envelopes that I ship them in. So I'm gonna figure out something else to use them for, but kind of irritating because I spent a bunch of money on these. So while I'm out today, I'm gonna see if I can find any more of these at Staples. They're popular, I do have to say. I went to 3 different Staples yesterday and I only found 4. So let's get started. If you guys do hear like sizzling or a little bit of noise, I am boiling some water right there to get ready for my candle making process, because in order to clean out the wax from the pouring pots, I have to use boiling water. It's just the easiest way. So thank you very much for your order, T.A. Bond. Appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Okay, we're gonna use that right there. And I saved the paper on the other half of the label for the thank you card. And I am working on getting some more professional looking thank you cards, but I'll show you guys how I do it now. All right, so here's our label. Then I get one of my handy padded flat rate envelopes and tape the label on. One thing I've learned through this process already is to not skimp on tape. I bought the cheap Staples brand tape and it is just a pain in the butt to use. So I'm gonna invest a little bit more money next time in some scotch. See, he gets like stuck to this. Just makes things more difficult when it doesn't have to be, just for the sole purpose of saving a few bucks. Not worth it, but this is what we have now, so. Okay, so our envelope's ready. Okay, and then I like to put one of these air pillows inside of the package just for extra cushion. And then I believe he ordered a honeysuckle, but let me double check. I only have one left after this one, so I think that's one of the candles we're gonna be making today. So I like to clean it, do another quality control, smell test, fingerprints off of it. All right, so now what I do is I take this ready roll, which I'm almost out of. Measure it out for the candle. And then roll it up like a Subway sub. Secure it with this tape. And if you guys can see, it's very padded now on all corners. So that's why I really like this ready roll stuff. Now I have some packing peanuts right here that I'll add in. Now we're gonna do our thank you note. Sorry guys, I'm trying to work with my space. I do live in a small apartment, so sometimes it's a little bit difficult. Bear with me. Okay, so I just thought it would be a good idea to use this paper rather than just tossing it. I like to reuse and utilize as much as I can, and that goes for any area of my life. I'm gonna cut this down a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, let me show you guys what the note looks like. So it has the name on the front, and then it says, "Thank you very much for your order. I hope you enjoy your new candle." And then I sign it at the bottom. Just short and sweet. And then what I do is I take a little bit of this twine, I'm gonna roll the note up and tie it like a message in a bottle, just like that. Okay. And now I put more packing peanuts in it. So basically I just add more packing peanuts to the corners of the box just to make sure there's no impact points where the glass could potentially break, because that would suck. So I just surround it with these. Because guys, I used to work in package handling for FedEx. I know how packages are treated in transit, even if they have fragile stickers all over them. It's just insane the disrespect some people have for things that aren't theirs. I just like to be prepared for the worst case scenario. These packages are prepared to get dropped out of a plane, dropped from space, I don't know. Ow, there's my second paper cut. Guys, be careful when you're opening these boxes. The corners of them are pretty sharp. I did the same thing to myself last night. Okay, so now we're gonna add the note. If you guys can see, it's very secure in there. So I'm gonna add the little note right there and then pack her up. Pack her up. All right. There's the candle. Now it goes in here. And there's our last package that we're shipping out today. Now, it's time to make some candles. Thank you guys for telling me that I was right on my pronunciation of tear. That girl on YouTube who says tar, I thought that sounded funny. Like, I don't know who told you that that's how it's said, but it's crazy also at the same time how humans go off of each other. Even if we already know the correct way to pronounce something, if we hear it pronounced one way, that kind of sticks in our head. I'm glad I bought that other bag of wax, let me tell you. Okay, so we're gonna open up another bag of wax. I think they offer larger sizes of wax. Like, I think there's like a 45-pound bag that you can get. So that might be next on the to-do list, because I'm just burning through these 10-pound bags. The thing with wax is you can't really pick it up once you drop it on another surface, because then it's contaminated with dog hair or dust, and then that shows up in the candles. There we go, there's 1.5 right there. I'm gonna start melting it. I've only got one order for my birthday batter sent, which is surprising. I thought that one would be a hit, but who knows? I love it. It smells amazing. They all smell amazing. But okay, we're gonna start by measuring out the honeysuckle meadow fragrance, because we only have one of those left. Right, let me measure out my oil. We're looking for 1.9. I usually like to have my window open when I'm making the candles because it stinks up my whole apartment, but I can't do that because it's just too noisy outside. There's workers here and cars and everything else. These candles, I'm telling you, dude, they make the whole floor smell like lavender or whatever scent I'm making. Okay, now I'm gonna measure my wax out for my next batch of candles because I am making 2 batches today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and measure out the oil for the next candle. I'm actually gonna make another batch of the honeysuckle meadow. So, we're looking for 201. There's 201 right there. Now we're gonna mix for 2 minutes. I gave one to my hairstylist about a week ago and I gave her the Lavender Bliss and she loved it. But I haven't had any feedback from guys yet because, to be honest, I don't have a lot of men in my life right now other than my supporters. But in my real life, I don't have too many male friends. Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no. My fragrance just leaked out of the cup that it was in. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Okay. Things happen. Just gotta measure out more fragrance oil now. See, the old me would have been flipping a house right now, but nowadays, I just realized that it's okay. Things happen. It's okay. It's a learning experience. See, now it's all clean. So I'm now gonna wait to measure out the oil until we get a little bit closer to the flash point. I'm also gonna pick up probably some glass jars that I can measure the fragrance oil in because I don't want that to happen again. That was a pretty big waste of money. But here we go. Okay, this batch is almost ready to pour. Can you guys believe that happened? I can't wait to edit this and see my facial expression when I see the spill. Just a day in the life of a candle maker, a candle cobbler. Is that what I am? Am I a candle cobbler? First batch is ready to pour. Here we go. I'm gonna go store these. Cool, our wax is almost melted. I'm gonna start measuring out the oil. Okay, so we are at 210. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. I just got my new boxes, so that's great. I don't have to use the Staples boxes anymore that are expensive and give me paper cuts, but look. Okay, so what's the plan now? I'm gonna pour these candles, then let them solidify, and then go drop off these packages at the post office, and hopefully by the time we get back, the wax will be solid and we can put the labels on, and I'll show you guys how I do that and what the finished product looks like. Okay, you guys, so I just wanted to show you all of my 11 orders that I'm gonna be shipping out today. Super excited. I'm heading out right now, so yes, I'll let you guys know how it goes. So I'm gonna go to a different post office this time because the one I went to on Wednesday, they still haven't shipped out everything that I dropped off at 9 a.m. So I don't think I'm gonna be using that post office again, which sucks because it's super close. It's right down the street from me. But I can't be having them just holding my packages for days, because I pay for priority shipping. So we're gonna see this other post office, see what's going on. And luckily where I live, there's like probably 6 different post offices I could go to within like a 10-minute drive. So I have some choices. Okay, so I need to vent for a second. Guys, why does every time I go into the post office I have a bad experience? I'm not a rude person at all. I'm very well-mannered. I know I am for a fact, and I just get treated like crap every time I go in there. Like, I just went to go ask for some more padded flat rate envelopes because I've ordered off the USPS site twice and they sent me the wrong envelopes twice. So I started going into the post office and just grabbing them, and they're free. You just have to pay for the shipping, which is like $9 or $10. But I went in and I asked the lady if I could get 10 padded flat rate envelopes, and she's like, I don't know if we have 10. I know they have probably 10,000 in just stock back there in their inventory. And I didn't think it would be an issue, but she was like, you need to go on the website and order them like that because we're not supposed to be giving them out. Mind you, I've went to 2 other post offices and grabbed them, and I haven't heard that from anybody. So I don't know, it just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth because I went in there all happy and smiling, and she just was rude for no reason. But that's my rant. It's just like the DMV, you know, every time you go in there, no matter how friendly you are, you just get treated like crap. And I think it's just because of the employees. They feel like extra comfortable or something. They feel like they can just do what they want. Some of them, not all of them. But it just made me feel a little bit weird because she was just rude for no reason. Like, for what, lady? She was an older lady. I'm gonna guess and say she was in her 60s. And I was like, thank you, have a nice day. And she just looked down, and I said, thank you, have a nice day. And she looked up and she's like, you too, sir. What did I do? Like, did she wake up on the wrong side of the bed or what? I don't know. Anyway, I got my packages shipped out, so all of you guys should be receiving them sometime next week. You also should have already received your tracking number in an email. So if you haven't yet, please send me an email or leave a comment underneath this video and we'll solve that issue ASAP. Now I'm gonna go back home. I'm gonna run by one of my favorite salad places. It's a drive-through salad place. It's called Salad and Go. But I'm gonna get some lunch from there, and then I have to get on the webcam because we're doing a fun show today on the webcam. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think we're gonna add the labels to my candles when I get home. Hopefully they'll be dry by then. I think they will be. Hey guys, so we're back, and the candles, as you can see, have solidified. So now I'm gonna take off these wick setters and put some labels on them. Looks like all the wicks dried correctly. There's no holes in the tops of the wax or anything. Now what I like to do is just get the excess fingerprints off the jars and any dust or anything like that. Now it's time for the warning labels. We got some more honeysuckle meadow candles in stock. Check out the website if you guys want to see my other scents. Thank you so much for watching this. Alright, so what did you guys think about this video? I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed me showing you behind the scenes a little bit when it comes to fulfilling orders and running West Novelties, my website. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.